First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rukal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are teaching this truth. And a shout out to Yakim that's out there in the four quarters of the earth proclaiming this truth. Going into the cities and risking your lives to do so. As I am here in Reading, the 299 fire is quite out of control. And you can best believe this is a manufactured crisis. As they say that the fire is only 3% contained. You know, and this fire has been going for the past few days. You know, ashes are everywhere, and definitely I'm close to the area that may actually be evacuated. But do you think I'm dumb enough to go to the goddamn FEMA centers? Do you think I'm stupid? No, I know they're killing people in them centers. You know, I'm not a retard. You know, I watch what's going on. I'm in the know. I know what they do. You know, you can best believe this is a manufactured crisis, and most likely, you know, these Rothschilds are doing that because they want to depopulate. That's what their agenda has always been, Agenda 2030. You know, so they can manufacture crises, so people go to them FEMA centers, and they'll get chips, so they can make mandatory chipping. That's what they're doing. They're deporting our people and putting chips in them, separating the children from their parents. So, needless to say, this week, vocab Malone, we've been readdressing him, asking him the question, am I a black Hebrew Israelite? Mostly us confusion of faces, but I say Latinos and Native Americans, you know, tribes of Gad, Reuben, and all the northern tribes should be getting on this too. You know, and saying, hey, do I look like a black Hebrew Israelite? You know? Not just confusion of faces, but because he doesn't want to address the entire issue. Because it sure does change the narrative, you know? So, they have been evacuating people for a while, and now they're saying it's 3% contained. Yesterday it was 10%, so we know that pretty much this is a manufactured crisis, as all the California fires are. It just now, this one just happens to be in Reading, off of 299. You cannot go 299 to the coast, so that's blocked off. And they never want a good crisis to go to waste. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring out the scriptures because, you know, this is a time to do so. So I'm going to read out of Malachi chapter 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet you say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord Yahweh. Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And what's that talking about? That's talking about when Babylon the Great, America, is destroyed. This is going to be the place that's going to be uninhabited except by, you know, dragons, which are another term for lizards. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. And that's what's going to happen. You know, the Twin Towers came down. And what did they say? We will rebuild. You know, that Amalekite, Jonathan Cahn, made a whole book on it called The Harbinger, you know, and talked about Isaiah 9:10. You know, and he's one of them fake fucking Jews. You know, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Who's that talking about? You so-called white people, Edomites. And your eyes shall see, and you shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel. And we're coming out here and we're proclaiming this truth and telling people to come back into their heritage. A son honoreth his father, and a servant his master. If then I be a father, where is mine honor? And if I be a master, where is my fear? Saith the Lord of the hosts. Unto you, O priests, and that despise my name. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't want to even say the name of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rukal Kadash. No, they say that, he has many names, or his name is Ahaya Yahahaya. You know, they don't want to even say his name. O priests that despise my name, and you say, wherein have we despised my name? You offer polluted bread upon mine altar, and you say, wherein have we polluted thee? And that you say, the table of the Lord is contemptible. Yeah, you know, people like Nate and others, you know, they just, they pretty much, they're with the so-called white man, you know, and they'll say that Esau's not going to even, you know, that we'll have Edomites in the kingdom. Yeah, we'll have them as slaves for 1,000 years, but they won't even tell you that. They'll say that they'll get to share the kingdom and everything. And if you offer the blind sacrifice, is it not evil? And if you offer the lame and sick, is it not evil? Offer it now unto thy governor. Will he be pleased with thee, or accept thy person? Saith the Lord of hosts. And now I pray, beseech Yahweh, that he will be gracious unto us. This has been by your means. Will he regard your purses, saith the Lord of hosts? So, you know, what's going on here is that these places are becoming desolate. And we know it's Esau that's doing it, because we know about the chemtrails. We know that they do these things on purpose, just like the hurricanes last year. They manufacture these things so they can get people in the FEMA centers. And that's what Donald J. Trump is really all about. Who is there, even among you, that you would shut the doors for naught? Neither do you kindle fire on mine altar for naught. So, these other groups that might see a confusion of face, like myself, who just might be trying to learn, you chase them away. And yet, we are of that seed. But because of how we look, you're going to chase us away. I have no pleasure in you, saith the Lord of hosts, neither will I accept an offering at your hand. So he's going to reject you, because you've rejected the children of the Most High. For the rising of the sun, even going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles. Well, that is the foreigners. I'm a foreigner. I'm an Israelite foreigner. Technically, we all are Israelite foreigners. We were not raised Hebrew. We were raised in Babylon the Great. We weren't taught that we were Hebrew Israelites. But you have profaned it, in that you say the table of the Lord is polluted, and the fruit thereof, even his meat, is contemptible. You know, when you come against us, confusion of faces, and Latinos and Native Americans who are Israelites, you come up against us, so you are polluting that of which the Lord hath made clean. See, we're coming clean. We are coming into his graces because we are Hebrew Israelites. You said also, behold, what awareness is it? And you have snuffed at it, saith the Lord of hosts, and you have brought that which was torn, and the lame and the sick, that you have brought an offering. Shall I accept this of your hand, saith the Lord? But cursed be the deceiver which hath in the flock a male, and voweth a sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith the Lord of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. So pretty much, you know, we're going to know. You try the spirit first. Just because somebody looks different does not mean that they're not a Hebrew Israelite. We get it all the time, especially confusion of faces, because we look like the other nations, but yet we're prophesying. We're doing more than these other people that get on the comment boards and talk their shit. And the funny thing is, though, is that he's going to accept us, our suffering, our sacrifices. This is a trial, by the way. Because guess who persecuted Yahushua the most? You 2/3. Just like you persecute me, you persecute others like me. But it is you that will not be accepted. It is you that are rejected. So, you know, what do I have to fear? People that are just going to talk shit. Most of them just talk shit on the comment board because we look different. You know, and I just heard a story about a brother that has actually personally had stones thrown at him for being a confusion of face. And he's endured. He's been in it since 2010. Of course, I'm talking about GMS Great Waters 3. A confusion of face brother there. I think Nebula. I think his name is Nebula. He's been through it all. And he will still curse out Esau, just like I will. So we're not going to whack, but these, you know, 2/3, they wax worse and worse, because they just can't accept that of the miracles of which Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai can do. He scattered us among the nations for a reason. And that reason, quite simply put, is because we didn't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, so we were divorced. But now we're coming back into this truth. He always had an elect of people that did follow him. But we got punished just like the rest did, because we had to be raised in Babylon the Great and taught all the heathen customs. But now we're coming back to our heritage. And it's scaring Esau, because here we are proclaiming this truth. And he can't stand the fact that he's about to go, pretty much your average Edomite, they're going to go bye-bye in World War III. You know, the third woe cometh quickly. And only the elect of the Edomites are going to serve slavery, such as the Rothschilds, your Donald J. Trumps. They're the ones that get to serve slavery. But you average Edomites, you know, the job that, you know, the boss that was an asshole and all that, you ain't going to see them anymore. Their time is just about up, and that's what they're afraid of. So I hope this has been edifying, and by all means, keep coming and prophesying. Shalom.